Everybody, this is Latiska Powell, and I'm here to talk to you about your life will speak for you. That is what the book says, that our lives will speak for us. But so many people only see the lives of others that are speaking for them, that we don't even notice the things that we're doing in our own life is also speaking for us. Now, coming from experience, when I ate fried foods every day and unhealthy, not a lot of vegetables, I was diabetic and had high blood pressure. And my life began to speak for me. My body began to speak for me. When I was on drugs and drank, my life spoke for me. The expression on my face, the words that I spoke, how I treated others, all of those things came through me. But so often we look at other people and we don't even look at how our life is speaking over us, how our actions are reflections to others, because we're so busy looking at someone else that we're not even paying attention to what everyone around us sees. Because see, down there, we'll see it and say it to somebody else. A lot of us won't see it and say it to the person. You know, I've said a million times, I would rather be around someone that's real with me than somebody that's smiling in my face and talking about me behind my back. Well, you're not of service to me. You're not even being of service to yourself. You know, if I had an odor, I would want my friend to tell me. If I had some lipstick on my teeth, I want somebody to tell me that. If I blew my nose and I didn't get all the debris out and it was some hanging, I would want somebody to say that to me and appreciate them, because they would be treating me the way they wanted to be treated. And I wouldn't take it any other way but that way. That's the only way I could take it. Thank you for helping me. So now we're talking about how our lives intertwine with another's and how it speaks for us. A lot of times people are in your frequency to elevate you to a higher frequency. It was destined for you to meet just where you were at so that they could bring the best out of you. And when the mission was complete, poof, on to the next one. Everybody learning their lessons, everybody growing in the spirit, because our lives speak volumes to another. Who we are and how we project our life is living examples to another. All miraculous stories to tell. So today I'm asking you, how is your life speaking over you? What are the things? Because no one outside of you needs to even come to tell you what you need to do. You know what you need to do, that thing that you have been fervently praying about is you knowing exactly what it is you need to do. So being thoroughly honest with yourself right here, right now. What are the things in your life that you want to change? And out of those changes, how is it going to be of service to others? Ask yourself that. If I change this about me, because I've noticed some things in my life, I'm not looking outside of myself, fixing nothing. Ain't nobody. I've looked at my life and I've noticed some things about me that if I changed, other things in my life would change. Ask yourself that question. And then with that change, so that you could be of service to others. My last video was about believing in yourself to the point that there's nothing else to believe in. You are all you see. You are your own competition. You are your only struggle. Getting past all of those negative things that people have spoken over you, all of those things that you have believed about yourself, all of that mayhem going on inside of you that you got to get right. Release it. God wants you to release it. God wants to replace those scars. And don't even look like a scar. Let this week be your week of commitment. Let this week be your week of doing. No longer talking about it. Trying something new. Let the unfamiliar become familiar to you. You're the only person stopping you from doing it. Waiting for the right equipment. Waiting for the right moment in time. Waiting for something to miraculously change. When you hold all the power in your hand, it has always been in your hand. And connecting to source within. Knowing that you are more than enough. Built to last. Fully equipped. How is the next 6 months going to speak over your life? Let's try this. How is the next 2 weeks going to speak over your life? Are we still going to be at that place of I want to do, I'm going to do, I'm trying to do? Are we going to get to the doing? Are we going to step out on faith? move on our passion. Put down idle stuff. That means nothing to God, only means something to us. Every time I do a video, I'm going to say it. The Lord says, if I be lifted up, let God be your balm, your ointment. Whatever your passion is, your heart's desire, that's your service to us. You don't have to be a preacher, a prophetess to lift up God. You can be a cook in a kitchen, putting your heart and soul in your food. You have lifted up the Creator in you. Your passion could be painting. You have lifted up God in you. All here to be of service. How will you serve? And how can we see you serving in the next 14 days? Let's beat the naysayer, which is self. Let's beat the negative talking and the negative programming for the next 14 days. Let's stop all of this dreaming, because dreams can't come true unless you become a part of it. You have to do the dream to see the dream. Once you see the dream, you believe the dream. And let your substance support you. Be an overflowing well of the mighty works inside of you. Whatever it may be. Use it for your good. But don't do it and hide it too. I drove cabs. Keep saying it. I drove cabs. I met a guy, he draws cartoon characters, almost like Marvel figures. Baby, when I tell you this man could draw his behind off, I said, why don't you take it into the galleries? And he said, oh, they ain't that good. What? You mean to tell me you took all this time, did all this coloring and all this, what most people can't even do, and you don't even see the beauty in it. You don't even believe in it. You know how many people I know draw, don't believe in what they draw, but they always critiquing that critical mindset. Somebody's always better than you. But ain't nobody like you but you. "14 days to get uncomfortable, to do something that you've never done before, so that you can see something that you've never seen before." Can we do that? When we honor ourselves and open our heart to life. Open our heart to receive good love. That's all it takes. That's what belief is. Love pushed out, passing all understanding. That's what surpasses all understanding. Because then it becomes, I don't care what I see. I don't care what's going on around me. I believe that in the next 14 days, miraculous things are happening. I've tried everything else. So now, let's try me. Most of us women, we have went to every webinar it is. If it's say free, baby, we out. And then we get caught up in that. Invest in yourself, and then you go to the VIP. And then you get in these webinars. And what do you hear? Stuff you already knew. You already know how to create your email list. You already know how to send out your emails. You already know how to send out your proposals. You know how to do all these things, but because they don't happen instantly, what we do? Go to another webinar. Because we must be doing something wrong. Because Lisa in the webinar, she's sending a letter and she got an engagement the next day. But see, Lisa ain't told the story. She probably done sent many letters. So you got to hear a lot of no's in life. That gives you strength. That turns me into a lioness, baby. No means nothing to me because no, your no means several yeses. Do I understand no? Yes, I understand no. No is the same in every language. But when I hear no, I don't dwell on it. On to the next. Those no's are getting me closer to a yes. Be thankful for structure before acceleration. Be grateful for the preparation before acceleration. So that's my second challenge for the week. What do you have to push past? All of the negative stuff that you have said, other people have said, all of the illusions of somebody else's doing better than you and better this than other. Baby, we all walk on the same path. At the end of the day, if you really look at reality, and I really want y'all to really look at reality. If you were a multimillionaire, most of us say we would buy these huge houses. I don't think I would get no huge mansion. If I did, I would have to employ a lot of people because that means I would have to have a yard man, I would have to have a maid, I would have to have a cook. Because see, a lot of things I've done my whole life and I don't plan on doing the rest of it. That's just being honest. But now a huge mansion, I don't know, nice size house with many acres of land. preserve for the animals. 'Cause I believe in creation. What do you think will get me there? Would it just be my faith that got me there? Or would it be my works, knowing that faith is the substance of my belief? That yes, I can have that. I can have it. Let me mess around and find it. Let's see me in it. Touching the countertops, walking across the floor. And I claim it. It's mine. Thus saith the Lord. Because I can see it, I can feel it, and it's real inside of me. So just the continuous thought of the experience, it must come to pass. So then, you know what would happen? Something would click inside of me. The spirit inside of me will begin to work and operate in ways that it's never done before to create that reality. That's what the spirit do. Because there's nothing withheld. Nothing will ever be withheld. Unless you don't believe. That you can receive it. It's kind of like living under a bridge. If you never see yourself from up under the bridge, guess where you always be? Under the bridge. But now, if you woke up every day from up under that bridge and you went in neighborhoods of nice houses and just looked at houses, or even if you had a cell phone or a magazine and you just kind of went in la la land for 17 seconds a day, the spirit in you would begin to move you towards that thing. Because even though the tent may be your reality, inside of you, you have already decided the other thing is really your reality. Neville Goddard talks about it. A lady, I want to say, I think she was a maid. And she had lost her home. She was really homeless. And what she did was her co-workers would take her home, what they thought was her house, every day. Anyway, she was getting them to drop her off in front of these apartments that she wanted to live in. And so every day she would get out the car and say, "Thank you for bringing me home." And wait for them to drive off, and then she would walk on down the street. But she played that over and over in her mind and acted on it on a daily basis. Nobody knew she was homeless. And then, you know, she ended up in those apartments. Got a better job. Even the jobs we have are gifts from God. Every job important. And so he'll put situations in our path for us to come out these holes we be in. We don't put ourselves in some holes. So he's something to change your vibration. If we put you over here with some more money at. Because see, you've worked on yourself enough for you to get this over here. So I had to keep you right here until you could go over there. So your imagination begins your work through your faith. See it, feel it, smell it, experience it. Put yourself in it as much as you can. This book is about you. And it gives you an example of how, hold on, how to manifest. It has to become real to you. That's the only person it has to become real to. And I will say this, whatever you're doing, move in secret. Don't be telling people what you're doing. You keep that on the low. Let them see it. Because everybody not going to wish you well. Some people don't know how to be happy for you. They rather find all the cons in it than the blessing in it. Don't want to be no further than where they at. And find every reason under the sun. And it's fine. As I said, everybody don't have a zeal for another. They want to be celebrated, but don't know how to celebrate nobody. They don't know how to celebrate nobody else's accomplishments. They want to be celebrated. So for the next 14 days, your challenge is overcoming. Walking by faith and not by sight. To that thing that you see yourself doing any freaking way. You want it to be your end game, and God is telling you now it's your beginning game, but you got to begin. It's not going to be a special, spectacular day that's going to happen. It's going to just present itself to you. Position yourself so it can come. Come to me. Think about it. Become it. Be aware. That God is always listening to every word flowing from your mouth. Become aware that your thoughts will become things, and that you are more powerful than anyone has ever told you. Make sure you go to Amazon and get this book. We Have Powerful DNA. Go on over to my webpage, divinetimeandlp.com. Subscribe. Hit that contact button. Mosey on over there to Anchor by Spotify. Subscribe to my podcast. Mosey on over there to YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share my videos. Help me as I help you understand the word. Because it's not just about getting things. See, it makes no sense to have knowledge and not give. See, the Bible told me that my gift makes room for me. So just realizing I'm abundant in all of my ways. That I have more than enough to give. that I'm never without, never short, always cup running over. But to obtain all of this, and just keep it with me, will be a travesty. Do you know how many lives just these videos could change? How many people are looking for this, searching on their spiritual journey, whether in religion or stepping away from religion or wherever they may be in their spiritual journey, wherever. Caught in the middle of, oh, I know something, but it got to be something else out there. Looking to manifest. Again, giving the power away to another to teach you how to manifest. Life is about what you believe. But most of us believe what other people say. So I'm gonna give you an example of that. Okay, you see how people light candles. See, the belief should be in you and not the candle. But some of us have to light candles to believe that we're doing something. Some of us have to put oil on stuff to believe we have any power. Because the power's in the oil, but the power not in us. See, some people have to have other things, and I understand that. I'm gonna tell you something I did. This has been a couple of years ago, maybe 3. I met this lady at an interview, and I don't know, we just struck up a conversation, started talking. Anyway, the person that brought her to the interview left her there. And so she said, well, will you take me home? I took her home. Maybe a week or so later, she calls. Can you come over here and do such? Okay, I'm off. I'll come over here. But I'm telling you now, baby, I don't learn how to say no. I ain't. Don't feel like it. But anyway, went over there. So I get over there. She's all upset in a rough. Yes, in a rough. Oh, I don't have no money. And she just carrying on. So I looked at her. Y'all gonna laugh, but it's okay, because I'm laughing at myself. I said, girl, you got a candle? She said, yeah. I said, go feed the candle. She went and got the candle. I said, is it white? I said, you got to be white. She said, yeah, I got a white candle. Maybe she broke up looking for that candle. I said, now go get you a piece of paper and lick it and put it up under the bottom and write your name on a piece of paper and then lick it and stick it up under the candle. So she did it. I said, now I'm finna bless your door. I'm going to show you how crazy people is. I'm going to bless your door. So I stood there and I did the Lord's Prayer. But it took her to believe in that candle. Because if I, 9 times out of 10, if I just stood at the door and prayed, she probably wouldn't believe that. But because I had to put on a show for her, the show made her believe. So then she called me later on that night, girl, I don't know what you did at that door, but baby, money just been coming in my door. Believing in candles. We are something else out here. We are so lost till it's funny. I say to my friend all the time, baby, it's like we just a bunch of lunatics. We lunatic out here. The things that people believe in. Baby, get you a brown bottle and do this and do that. But it's given to you according to your belief. You really don't have to go through all those channels. All you have to do is believe in you. So I'm challenging you. 14 days. If you have to light your candle for the candle to bring you peace and understand and do that. Only thing I'm asking you to do is fight through your own fear. It's already yours. It's already in you. I will be back. I will talk to you guys later. What are we going to do? We're going to let our life speak for us for the next, 14 days. Now, the last one was for 7 days. That was the first challenge. 7 days to become one with every living thing. To treat everything that you see the way you treat yourself. That was the first challenge. Now, the second challenge is for 14 days to push yourself past every limitation you have given yourself. Push through for 14 days. Don't get a pad, like a notepad, and start writing your book. Actually, put it on your phone somewhere or on your laptop. Begin writing your book down. Whatever it is you want to start, just start. You got to start. So that you become one with it. It's no longer in you, it's outside of you, you see it. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. Just worry about what you want to do. Don't let distractions come. You've been distracted your whole life. Now it's time to focus. So let's focus. Let's become one with it. We've already become one with every living thing. So now let's become one with our dream. Did that make sense? You've already become one with all living things, your first challenge. Second thing is become one with what's in your heart. Allow the bliss that's constantly in you to flow through you freely. I did a video on TikTok, one of my first videos, and it says, "Darling, I have never dreamed of labor." And I have never dreamed of labor. Ever. I've never dreamed of working hard. My life. That's honestly talking. Now, is it anything too hard? No, it's nothing too hard because, hey, I'm a single parent and I had to do a lot of stuff. But is it what I want to do for the rest of my life? See, that's where I'm at. I don't want to do it for the rest of my life. I ain't doing it at all. And I ain't even playing with myself no more. I ain't picking up nothing that I don't want to do for the balance of my day. The world says I'll be 50 this year. I'm ageless. But the world says I'll be 50. So 50 years. I've been picking up stuff. If it don't make me happy, I ain't doing it. If I don't want to do it, I ain't doing it. So sorry to bust your bubble, but that's what you want to do. So you go out there and you do it. It look good on you. I already talked to God about what I want to do. And it took me to pick up a lot of things to be okay with saying, I don't want to do that. And could care less what anybody got to say about me. I could care less. You don't know me from a sack of rocks. You can say, well, she give up and you say whatever you want to say. I know not to make myself suffer. I know what drains me. I know what it kills my spirit. You ain't never walked a day in my shoes. So I could care less about what you got to talk about when you talking about me. I know what brings me joy, and I know what takes it away. And I got enough sense now not to pick it up. I'm packing up my stuff because I'm moving. I'm going to give you an example how the devil fool with you. And ain't no devil, how your mind. People just want to call it devil. How your mind fool with you. So I'm packing up my stuff, and I'm moving the other day. And so my mind kept saying, well, you can take that to the flea market and do that. And I said, no, the hell I can't. I had to talk to him. I said, no, the hell I can't. I don't want to never do that again. Admit that. No, I can't do that. I don't care where this stuff goes, but it got to get away from me. I don't want to do it. I have no desire to do it. Didn't have desire to do it then. Picking up stuff. Am I telling the truth? This is show is boo-boo stank. And I'm not doing nothing to just, and I don't want you to do it either. Don't do nothing to please nobody. Ever. Let your yes be yes, your no be no. If they don't like it, oh well. Don't depend on me. I ain't depending on you for nothing. Don't depend on me for nothing. Don't be looking at me like I'm supposed to come save you. And be okay with that. Because people will do that. Make you feel like the bad person. Like you supposed to. No, you a grown adult. You supposed to. Be responsible for you. We do it all the time. I told a story in some of my earlier videos about me being a parent. And you really used to feel entitlement. Like my children were entitled to do something just because I'm their mom. And I had to get that all over me. No. First of all, both of my children have lives. Praise the Lord, they got lives. My daughter has children. I'm not one of them. Whatever bed I'm in, guess what? I made it that way. That's holding yourself accountable. Realizing that you are the factor. Your thinking, your actions, your deeds, all of these things played a part in where you are. How is your life speaking for you? See, we don't like to answer that. That's hard for us. And we have to look at ourselves to answer. Because we're so used to looking at other people. But when we say, oh, my life is speaking for me like this. Oh, how did I get here? Holding ourselves accountable. Never push forward. important. Yeah, we got and ask ourselves, what is my life saying about me right now? What can I do? What kind of faith am I going to stand on? I realize the power is me. I'm my own defeat. You got to go and get it now. We have powerful DNA. It's on Amazon. It's waiting for you as a book about you, full of scriptures to lead and guide you to the understanding of who you are and how you create and how much God thought of you when you were created. Everybody, you, your friends, 48 pages. You can read this in a day. You probably read it in like an hour or two, depending on how fast you read. $14.99 on Amazon. Made for you, with you in mind. Plus, it has reflections of my life in it. The instances that I can kind of show you along the way that what I'm saying is true. I'm not talking about it. This book is a book that I live. My life speaks for me right now. How? Well, I'm where I decided to be. So then, what is it to complain about? Nothing. I have everything that I want. Matter of fact, cup runneth over. Never without anything. I'm going to tell you, today, I'm just sitting up and I hear my Cash App go off. What? Wasn't even expecting that. You know what I said? Thank you for money showing up in my reality today. Never without. So let the belief in you build. We have 14 days to make this your reality. Whatever is in your heart. 14 days, consistent. It's kind of like reprogramming your mind. That's my thing. Oh my God. Let me tell you about this. Okay, told you I was packing up the other day and saying to myself, my mind began talking, well, you can take this to the flea market and I ain't doing none of that. I don't even want to do it. And that meant that. I don't want to and I ain't going to. This is what I'm saying. So I'm moving, right? I have never in my life, I'm going to show you how good God is when you want something different in your life. Never in my entire life have I been able to move without paying a deposit. When I was told no deposit, it was like foreign language to me. What? How is your life speaking for you? Are you accepting who you are, where you at, and being at peace with all things? You got to be at peace with everything so that other things can come. Stop being so critical of your sisters and brothers in Christ, because your criticalness is what's got you stuck. Your choice not to become one has you stuck. Your choice to stay in duality and not understand things are just things, like temperature. 30 degrees and 70 degrees is nothing but a temperature. Then we would say one is hot and one is cold. That's no more than a feeling. And understanding that all of those things are illusions and taught behaviors. Let's say I lived in Alaska, okay? They're used to a cold climate. So Alaska comes to Florida. Somebody from Alaska moves to Florida. And what we call a cold day, 40 degrees, 30, 40 degrees, it's nothing to somebody that has experienced below 5. They probably walk around with a t-shirt on. Like, this ain't nothing. Or someone living in a humid area, like Florida can be, feeling like 100 degrees out here sometimes. And then we go to a milder climate, and the people there talking about it's hot because it's 70 degrees there. And we, what? This is nothing. That's no more than feeling. That's what duality is. Duality gets you crossed up. Till you don't see, but it's only one thing. But you've turned that one thing into polarity. And all things exist. Polarity. I can be on my tablet with it open, or I can close it and be done with it for the night. That's polarity. Open, close, right, left, up, down, in, out, hot, cold, male, female. That's all it is. Polarity. Same. Everything is the same. Except for our feeling. Our feeling about it. Let me tell you something I found out the other day. I had never heard of non-binary. I did not know what non-binary was. And I was curious because I knew about, and we're talking about sexuality now. I knew about hermaphrodites, excuse me. I knew about transsexuals and I knew about all this, but then here's something called non-binary, baby. I was stuck, baby. I got to find out what this is. And then we done came with a whole nother word, baby. I got to know what this means because I can't be out here in these streets and don't know what I'm talking about. And you know, at the end of the day, what it means? Human being. That's all it means. Human being. Become one with all human beings. But first, you got to become one with you. So, until we meet again, I'm going to always remain me, not changing. If I'm not your cup of tea, it's fine with me. Because God has told me that what belongs to me comes to me freely. If I can't be honest, I don't know what else to do. So I can kind of say this. Real in the pulpit, real about to show y'all something. And real ain't playing. Because I'm tired of playing with the Creator. I'm tired of playing with ourselves. So have a blessed, beautiful day. Remember to be forgiving. Give that thing that you want. Give it so it can be given unto you. Learn how to work energy so it's beneficial for you. And don't do it with a grievous heart. You know, some people would say fake it till you make it. Well, if you got to fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you realize it's for your greater good to celebrate another. Because they deserve it. They had to push through every freaking thing you pushing through right now. They didn't just get there. Work got them there. And we're not talking about this outside stuff. We're talking about inside. That work got them there. But then you say, oh, I see the work. I see the work. You know? Be happy that we're working to make our lives, other people's lives that are around us, the reflections of everything around us become better. When we choose to be on a higher vibration, a vibration of celebration, a vibration of, that's my sister, that's my brother. Then we get on that vibration. So that your true tribe can surround you. People that are truly ecstatic that you even in the room. You're no longer walking into rooms with people looking at you up and down. People are excited that you are in the freaking room. And we're looking for you to show up. Because they see the real in you. So many people are just fake. And then when the fake fall off, and the real them is revealed. Because the Bible talks about what's done in the dark will be revealed. You can only hide so much. Eventually, who you are is going to come out. But you got to be okay with who the heck you are. If I got to be real hood, would you got to be okay with who the hell you are? I'm gonna give you something funny. Do you know how many pastors I know curse? But in front of people, when they mumble a cuss word because they want to put up an air and act as though they're not human, act as though they don't know how to express themselves. Or how many pastors I know smoke cigarettes and drink? How many pastors I know, and I understand crafting your craft because that's what a pastor is. A pastor is just a person that knows how to perform a speech. That's it. You perfected your craft. But in perfecting your craft, you forgot to reveal who you are really to people. See, I like real. Real does something for me. See, being real will get you into a lot of doors. And I'm not saying to, and I can say that because I want you to look at other people's lives. Some of the most, and I'm talking about young people now, some of the most famous people right now are people that are real. That, okay, I learned along the way. Yeah, I eat with my fingers and what? God told me he gave me everything I need. So if I eat with my fingers, it's good. Because let's say I was raised as an Ethiopian, I would eat with my hands anyway. But it wouldn't be an insult if I was Ethiopian. It's only an insult because I'm not. See the polarity in it? What's good for the goose should be good for the gander. 14-day challenge. Push yourself through it. Push yourself through. Do something you never did. You get something that you never had. Make sure you go to divinetiming.com to the webpage. Subscribe so you can be on the email list. Go to my anchor podcast, Divine Timing LP. Make sure you subscribe there. Make sure you listen to the podcast. Like and share with other people. Go to my YouTube channel. Do the same there. Subscribe. Look at the videos. Share the videos. What you do for one, what you do for me will be done unto you. Stop just looking at videos and having that short attention span, 3 seconds, and going to the next thing. Focus. We got 14 days. The first 7-day challenge is what? Can we remember what the 7-day challenge was? To become one with every living thing. I know you didn't have to just sit there and think. To become one with every living thing for 7 days. After those 7 days, 14 days of challenging yourself to push past your fear, believe in yourself, and do something that you've never done before. Be as uncomfortable as you can possibly be so that the things that are unfamiliar to you can become familiar to you. Walk in it, breathe it, be it, become it. Because as you do it, you see it. and it's real. And your intention is known. Till tomorrow. So now we're up to 7 and 14 is what? 21 days? Oh, so we got 21 days down pat. So that's 21 days right there of doing something new to you to bring your reality in. All right. I see you working. I'm proud of you too. You have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. And I'm gonna work on it. Don't you gotta laugh at me. Let me show you this before I go. You have a good night.